Flies. John Michael Montgomery just sat down with us. Good to see you.
Hey, thank you. Good to be here.
We hadn't met before. You don't look like your family at all. You don't look like your brother at all. I'm lying. You guys look exactly
Yeah, we don't talk
alike.
alike, laugh alike, or anything, you know. But, no, me and Edro, man, we grew up doing the same thing, eating the same food, listening to the same music, you know, and it's really kind of miraculous that we both are in the same business and can, you know, and actually did well for each other.
What was your biggest fight about as kids? What was the biggest brotherly fight?
You know, we didn't fight much, you know.
Really?
We really didn't. I mean, once in a while, you know, I think he'd get a little PO'd at me, you know, because I might, you know, Mom might, you know, show a little favoritism towards me once in a while because I was a better looking one, you know. And
I'm going to start telling my brother that. Thanks for that. That's great.
And so he'd chase me down, you know, and try to beat me up once in a while. But no, you know, me and Eddie, you know, we grew up playing music, had a happy family, lived in trailer parks and old farm homes, and you know, picked and sang, and you know, didn't have a lot of money, didn't need any, you know. We just got all of our cars out of a junkyard, and you know, next thing you know, we go to honky tonk, play 5 nights a week, and then we get a record deal and cut some hit records, and you know, and really we wasn't expecting any of it. I mean, you know, we just enjoyed singing and picking. That's all we ever did growing up in a musical family.
You just kind of stumbled into it.
And so, you know, I mean, so obviously, you know, there comes a time when you go, you know, maybe this was meant to be or something, you know.
You had some demons you had to wrestle with pretty recently.
Yeah.
Was Eddie pretty helpful through that process, I'd imagine?
Yeah, you know, I mean, me and Eddie's always had each other's back. You know, I mean, my demon started, you know, I broke my leg twice in 2000. I had a hip replacement in 2003. You know, had my had 3 throat surgeries, tonsils and teeth, and you know, it just seemed like every time I turned around, I was getting something cut on, and I was having to take a pill, to make it not, you know, make it not hurt, you know, and you know, it just everything just started caving in on you, you know, and there comes a point where you wake up and go, man, I got to get some help, you know. I was just getting out of hand. You know, it just, you know, if you don't, you know, then you ain't gonna be around long.
Sure, man.
So, you know, I just woke up one day and I was like, man, I feel like crap. You know, I'm living like crap. You know, it's like I need to get out of this crap. You know, so I did, and you know, I feel healthier than I have. You know, I've got, you know, I can get up and get around now. I got 2 good legs. You know, and back to playing golf outdoors and stuff like that again.
Golf
you know?
will cure anything.
You know, when you sit around, you know, and you know, you got chronic pain all the time, you know, crutches, and, you know, there was one time I was in a wheelchair for about a month.
Wow.
You know, and I was like, man, this is getting old quick, you know.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, you know, needless to say, when I, you know, got my new album done, and, you know, plus I lost my record deal all at the same time, you know. So when I got my record label started and new album out, new single out and everything, I was pretty happy because I didn't know if it was ever going to happen again, you know.
Yeah, and hence the title, Time Flies, right?
Yeah, and there was times, you know, of course, it has flown by, you know, if you think, you know, it's been 16 years since Life's a Dance was out in 92, you know, but when I was going through all that stuff, you know, from 04 to about 07, you know, it seemed like the clock was just barely ticking. Like, man, anytime now, I'm ready to, you know, I'm ready for my bone to heal up, and I'm ready to throw these crutches away, and I'm, you know.
I had a job like that once.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at the clock one morning, and it was 9:20, and I thought, uh-oh.
Man, you know, it's, you know, Groundhog Day is what it is. I mean, I got a whole new respect for, you know, people on crutches and wheelchairs and all that stuff. I always did anyway, but when you actually you have to be in, you know, in that situation. Now I see somebody, you know, going up to a door that's on crutches or a wheelchair. I mean, I run up there. Let me get that for you. Let me get that for you.
Well done.
That's great. Well, we're glad you're feeling well and glad you're back and making music again. John Michael Montgomery, good to see you.
Hope to be doing it forever. Oh, that's my new single. Hey.